Most Australian founders, business owners, and investors trying to leave the tax system get this completely wrong. They think moving overseas is enough. It's not, because you can leave Australia and still be taxed like you never left. If I had to reduce Australian tax residency to one simple framework, it would be this. Non-residency is not created by travel. Travel changes geography. Structure changes tax status. And that structure usually comes down to two moves: sever and establish. I'm Vina White, CEO of WellSafe. In this episode, I'll show you what sever and establish actually mean in practical terms, because most residency mistakes happen when people relocate their body, but not their life. Sever doesn't mean you dislike Australia, and it doesn't mean you burn bridges. It simply means removing the setup that makes it look like Australia is still your home base. Here are some of the continuity signals the ATO often looks at. A home you can step back into immediately. Furniture still set up as if it never left. A car kept in Australia just in case. Family life still anchored there. Children still enrolled in Australian schooling. Lifestyle continuity that suggests nothing materially changed. This is where many people get caught. And this is exactly how people end up still being taxed as an Australian resident, even after they've left. They relocate their body, but not their life. So when the ATO reviews the objective facts, the conclusion becomes simple. For all practical purposes, Australia still looks like home. The second move is to establish a genuine base outside Australia, not hotel or Airbnb hopping indefinitely, not moving from country to country without anchoring anywhere. A real base usually includes longer term accommodation, a lease or owned home, day-to-day living genuinely established in that location, evidence that you actually reside there, not merely pass through, and ideally progress towards some form of visa or residency status depending on the jurisdiction. Without this, your position starts to look temporary, and temporary positions rarely hold because the ATO is ultimately asking one central question: where is your permanent place of abode outside Australia? Here's a practical way to think about it. If you showed an objective third party your full situation, your housing, family setup, assets, and travel patterns, would they say they've clearly relocated their life? Or would they say they're traveling, but Australia still looks like home? That's the real distinction. In episode 5, I'm going to walk through two traps that quietly destroy otherwise strong residency positions. The drifter trap, where you never properly establish a base anywhere. The family trap, where your strongest continuity ties remain anchored in Australia. If you're 12 to 36 months from leaving Australia, this is the stage where mistakes become expensive. If you're a founder or business owner 12 to 36 months from potential relocation and want a structured assessment of your position, email help@wellsafe.com.au and request the exit optionality assessment. See you in episode 5.